That's it. That's the intro. What is up, guys? Butter something here. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about a few of the builds that I use on customs and some of the best builds that you can be using on customs as well. That being said, this right here is our first build. It's just a standard SV98 with a TAC 30 scope. You guys know that I really like the TAC 30. If you've used it, you probably like it as well. That being said, this will get the job done. Short, long range. If someone is going into stronghold, you'll be able to hold from skeleton building to be able to take anybody that goes into that building on your squad out with ease. So let's go ahead and move on to our next weapon. Now this is the MPX. The only way I would really recommend this is if you are using the AP63 rounds, as well as using the close quarters areas of the map. So like gas station, inside stronghold, inside of all of the dorms. So this would be, if you're just a dorms rusher, use this weapon. You don't necessarily need to have all these attachments, but just to kind of go through it, we have the drum, we have the suppressor. So those are the two big things that we really added on this. You can change everything else up how you want. Honestly, I would say probably add a foregrip, and if you're gonna do it, I would just use the Zenit RK1, which is like the canted foregrip, or the, I guess the B 25U, as you can see here on the screen. Now onto the next build. Now for this, you can kind of use this medium to short range. Personally, I use this when I go into dorms. I'm not always using the Monstrum sight. Obviously, you want to change it to something else, but any shotgun that's going to shoot slugs with a suppressor on it is definitely going to be one of those weapons that you can go in and definitely do some damage to a team. So definitely make sure to not leave shotguns out of your arsenal when it comes to customs, especially close to medium range. Now this build right here, you can change up the foregrip obviously, but everything else I think is absolutely perfect for short, medium, long range all around. You're gonna have that, that suppressor on there, as well as a monstrum. It doesn't really matter what kind of like side attachments you have, but make sure you're adding some type of foregrip to this, whether it be the ADAR or the M4, doesn't matter. These weapons, single fire or auto, are going to be great close, medium, long range weapons. It doesn't matter the case. You definitely want to make sure you are using these weapons. And then honestly, just something that is going to absolutely crush anything and everything you go towards, just holding down the trigger. An AKS-74U will do the job at medium to short range. You can obviously change the scope, but what I put on this is the RPK drum mag, the B25 RK1 foregrip, a suppressor, as well as the XRS and the XPS 3-0 sight. Obviously you can put a PT lock on this and put a PT3 if you want, but that being said, this is going to be the build that I'm going to be rushing dorms with. I'm going to be rushing Reshala with. Pretty much if you're rushing, this will be compact enough to get up fast, as well as put a lot of bullets down range relatively quickly. There is one more weapon I would recommend using on customs if you are doing close quarters combat. And this right here is our last build. You can really use any variant, but I prefer the .45 just because I feel like the AP rounds on it do a lot more damage. But my build here is just a you have the Vector non-fold stock adapter with the advanced tube, or a CST, doesn't really matter, with the Fab Defense GL shock buttstock, the SE5 foregrip, and the Omega 45K suppressor. And you can use the XPS 3-0 or -2, doesn't really matter, it's all preference, but this is going to be one of those close quarter only weapons. You're not really going to be firing from a mile away unless you're doing memes, and if you are, just put a TAC 30 or like a Voodoo on this, and that'll be that. That being said, I do want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. If you guys have any recommendations on what to use for customs, definitely make sure to leave a link to your build below, as well as a description of how you use it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.